just realized this. They put there's like a hole. There's holes specifically for the garbage cans. I've never seen that before. Pretty interesting. I think it's kind of a cool idea. You still gotta add DEF, right?
Nah, I don't have to add it now. I put in like 5 gallons the other day, so it should be good till like probably like Virginia.
So the original plan for the next day was my friend Drew was supposed to take me to some places, have me check out some cool stuff, but apparently there was a girl at the wedding that he wanted to go meet, so he decided to hop on his motorcycle and get a girlfriend, which seems like it worked out pretty well. As for me, he tossed the keys to his truck to me and pretty much to go explore. Now, since I didn't have anything planned, pretty much the whole idea was to kind of just drive around LA and see what kind of trouble I got myself into. And throughout the whole trip of me going and getting lost, everyone was pretty scared for my own well-being, but you'll find out why later on in the video. But yeah, it's just me getting lost, and I'll commentate the stuff that I didn't take pictures and videos of. So get ready for that.
I posted on my Instagram story about asking people, what should I do in California? Still haven't gotten any responses. There is one person that wants to meet up with me, or suggests to meet up by his place. He lives about 30 minutes from where I'm staying at, so I guess that would be cool. Making some friends in California. I will say though, I do love how people drive in California. Well, besides all the drunk drivers that I've been seeing, like opening tall cans in their Tacomas and whatnot. A lot of mini trucks. I like that. And a lot of mini trucks actually being put to work and not being pavement queens. Like a lot of even the full-size trucks are being used as trucks. Like people actually use them as trucks and they're not pavement queens. So that I do like a lot, actually. Oh, gotta get into this lane. But yeah, I tried going on Google Maps and looking up stuff to do. My friend Darnell suggested just go shopping, go meet the locals, ask them questions, and get lost. So I'm just gonna get lost. I'm just gonna take the highway just randomly wherever it takes me, and we'll go from there. But so far I am enjoying my time in California. Like, you know when they say you go to Japan, it's like you're living in an anime? Yeah, when I go to California, going to California for the first time, it feels like I am GTA 5. That's exactly what it feels like right now. So yeah, having a good time in California right now. So yeah, let's see how my trip goes before I have to head back and drive back to New York. So yeah.
On a Tesla, send that bitch back in the Greyhound, she's an extra. Teach her ass a lesson, little pump, the professor. Buddy wore a vest, but we shoot from the neck up. I been tell my bitch, he ain't know I was a setup. Truck yellow tape, he went home on a stretcher. Up in the morning, got a Draco on my dresser. She gon' eat the dick, deep throat the dick, I'm in her neck. Bitches in my room like I'm John Moran. Fuck a one, send her back. We got guns like Iraq. This bitch trippin', it's a Rari, not no Pontiac. These niggas trippin', this ain't walk hard, this a Pine act.
So the first place I ended up stopping by was an area called Glendale, and there was this nice view of a lake called Echo Park Lake. And I wish my phone's camera was working at the time. It only started working until later on in the day. And it was a really nice view. So I had to stop there and check it out for a bit. Also in the area, I was just like, oh wow, there's a random shop. So I went to go check it out. It's called the Stock Room. Pretty fancy shop. Most of the shops in New York are just bland, mid. Like, this one looked like it had some really high quality stuff, and the people actually cared about customer service and were like doing random demos of like electric devices to like shock you. Cool shit. So the other part I was going towards was to find a Target closer to, like, I guess more busier touristy part of LA. Don't remember specifically, it was like in the center of it, but I ended up finding a Target. I was just looking for a backpack, and one thing that I noticed, and it was a little bit of a surprise, but I kind of knew this was gonna be a thing. Here in New York, a lot of stores have things locked up, like spray paint, baby formula, some type of cosmetic or shampoo stuff, whatever. But I was really surprised to see just like normal things being locked up. So like I had to get an employee to unlock a whole shelf for me so I can just grab a backpack and buy it. And I asked them, like, is there a reason why specifically the backpacks are locked up? I was like, I know, like, people steal, and when things get stolen a lot, they would lock it up. But why backpacks, suitcases, like, luggage, why that? And they told me that that specific Target, what a lot of thieves will do is they will use the backpacks. They will steal the backpacks and the suitcases to load other things that they're going to steal. So to mitigate them from stealing as much as possible, lock up the backpacks, the suitcases. It's just to mitigate that, which I found it kind of odd, but in New York, I'm kind of used to seeing things locked up. I just wasn't expecting to see just backpacks and bags in general being locked up. So that was interesting to me. Assuming there was a convention today at the Los Angeles Convention Center. I have no idea what was here, but I guess I missed out on whatever that was. So yeah, it's windy out right now, but I just asked, it looked like security, and he said that it's some type of, I guess, attraction for like kind of like showing people like what all the type of vacation stuff that you can do in California, like the beaches and all that stuff about California. Okay, you probably can't see me at all. Lighting is terrible. Oh, whatever. Well, we have these all over New York City, but I actually never used one, so let's give it a shot.
I haven't seen any rats yet, but yeah. So this is the first time using this app called Rambonautica. You pick whatever and it gives you like a location that you can go check out. Let's see what happens. But claim now. Daily tokens. Okay, so I have 150 tokens. Let's see what happens. How? Where is that from me? Let's go. Was the fire department. We are coming up to that certain destination. That is a sketchy alleyway. Let's see what happens. The alleyway looked weird, but let me see if I can go back to that fire truck. Maybe that's what it wanted to lead me to. But I already passed the place, and it was just a whole bunch of homeless people just, you know, sleeping. I don't know, let me go back to the fire truck. probably get back to the truck, or at least in that area. It's like industrial. A lot of homeless people around here. Alright, let me set the coordinates back to where my truck is.
So, this part, I didn't realize it 100% until I looked a little bit closer at where I was on the app. I decided to go make a post on Randonautica of my experience of using the app, and then I looked a little bit closer. If you're a little bit closer on the map, you can see where the location of where I was supposed to go, but you kind of have to look a little bit closer. If you can't, I'll just take a screenshot of the exact location on Google Maps. There. You see that? You see how close I am to that other town over there? Yeah, I almost ended up in Skid Row at like midnight.
The random bucket.
Almost around 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning or so. Yeah, that could have ended up really bad. So, yeah, I think it was time for me to head back to the truck.
Yo. There's Tacomas everywhere. This is dope. That is dope. I gotta pull over and take some pictures of this thing. This thing is dope. Yeah. This thing is super cool. Wow. Super nice. So cool. Alright, so I guess that's the end of exploring California, specifically the LA area. You know, decided to go get lost and wander off and see some cool things. Didn't get to take pictures of everything, but there was a really nice lake that I saw. Decided to pick a place to eat of my choice. The tacos were pretty good, but the rice and beans on the side are kind of dull and bland. But yeah, tried out that app called Randonautica. Oh, this one. First time ever using it. My friends have been telling me that for years to try it out, but then they're too scared to do it because years ago that people on TikTok were making posts about like their intent was like to see death or something scary, and apparently they've seen people almost die. Someone found a chopped up body in a suitcase, but you know, I just looked for a place that looked empty, but you know, seeing something that's out of the ordinary, which I guess seeing the fire trucks, you know, and the fire department going through a building is abnormal, especially when it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. And it is 1:21 in the morning, so I have an hour drive back to where I'm gonna be staying. So yeah, I guess I'll end it for today. Later.
I'm supposed to play a record for you.